What the? Moderation helps people feel safe. Why'd you pop that up as the video's going live? I swear it's. Great, I just now realized my rear wipers were on this whole time. I hope I didn't wear the rubber out on that damn thing. Oh, God. I look up and I thought I heard something peculiar. I'm like, yeah, once again, it is Monday. Every single space in the front part of this lot is filled. And I might as well just go ahead and drive over to the other parking area now. This is silly. It shouldn't even be allowed to happen. But nobody cares. As long as they get their product. But that is the way of industry. Now, I've been trying to get away from the title Doctor News because we still don't have anything really relevant. Everybody's still taking, throwing darts in the dark, literally, blindfolded. Especially the hate channels. And to me, it's like, how the hell do you know what's going on, with Doctor Who when nobody's announced anything yet? There's been no leaks, there's been no boycott, and I love how, well, Gallifrey Base leaked this. I go, really? That's funny because Disney hasn't said anything about a leak. Now, if Disney had announced that some of their files had come up missing or whatever, then yeah, I could believe it. Well, yeah, last week they were available. Now, of course, that's right, a very special day because now we're back on our 9-hour schedule. 9 hours a day, which is not supposed to happen, but it does anyway. Ugh. Because it's cheaper to work one shift 9 hours and barely stay ahead than it is to work 2 shifts and keep ahead. But of course, everybody's ranting, raving, and going crazy because of the fact that they've announced that, there's going to be import tariffs in America from Canada and Mexico. And I'm like, why don't you just make it easy on everyone and revoke NAFTA? But that's my opinion. I don't like getting political because everyone likes to think we have a choice. We are saying something by doing. No, you're not. Sheesh, folks. You've been living in a theocratic oligarchy now for I don't know how long. You just need to wake up and realize it. It's just, come on, it's like, really? And it's kind of sad when, your election doesn't boil down to who you really favor as a candidate, it's more like, choosing, the devil you know rather than the devil you don't, or the lesser of two evils. I'm probably just going to end up going to the other lot anyway. I don't even know why I'm sitting here. The sharks have begun to circle. And like me, they're not finding anything. Oh, yeah, I saw that, but I don't think that's newsworthy. Come on. And she said a couple of fans, or a few fans, got close to what she is. So, that happens all the time. Well, yeah, that's their standard playbook about the nardy and the drunkard and all the rest of that gang. They've already predetermined what they feel is woke and what isn't, and what you should watch and what you shouldn't watch, and that's kind of sad, really. It's like, at least watch the trailer. It's like me. I have to say I'm kind of in the same bandwagon a little bit because when I saw the trailers for Star Trek Discovery, and then I found out what era it's taking place in, I knew exactly what they were going to do. And I decided not to watch it. And that's another thing. Yeah, if you want to complain about it, then just don't watch it. But they're going to just watch the movie so they can nitpick and decide, what's good for you based off their opinion. And I don't like to do that. It's like, that's why we have freedom of choice, folks. Wow. Yeah, that's a big flock of birdies, or I don't know. Well, good morning, San Diego, California. I really wish things were going better out there, you know, the fires and... Am I going insane, or did that sound like a lot of birds?
What is it?
There was, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
The sparrows are flying again. You know, oh God, a great night, I had a king moment. Meanwhile, on planet Baldness, a migration began. Okay, yeah, and then the H Factor guy or whatever, and it just amazes me. Why are you guys listening to what these guys say? They're YouTubers. I don't even know why people listen to what I say. Because I'm not even one of the big YouTubers. As I said a long time ago, the minute this becomes a job, I'm quitting. Because it's just meant to be a hobby. It's just meant to be a little bit of an outreach. I don't seek fame. I don't seek fortune. There's no point in it. As Mr. Rogers once said, Fred Rogers, that's right, said, fame is a 4-letter word. Sadly, I think somebody did the birds too, and it bombed. Wasn't that a while back? But yeah, I have an eerie feeling that we've got a major overlap going on, which means the one shift that is here ain't leaving until about the time it's for us to go in, and so nobody is going anywhere. Ugh. A little bit foggy out this morning. I'm not kidding. When I play Land of Confusion, it's like, depending on what version you want to listen to. Sometimes I prefer the original Genesis one. Other times I prefer the one by Disturbed, and you know, the cover by Disturbed. And that's the world we live in, literally. It's a mess. It was a real weird, I think it was Birds 2, Land's End or something like that. I'm going off the memory box here. Yeah, it was a while back that happened. It's kind of like, you know, if it was weirdness, if you follow zombies movies, you had Night of the Living Dead, then you had Dawn of the Dead, but Dawn of the Dead, when it was released in Europe, was released under the name Zombie. And then somebody made a movie called Zombie 2, which was supposed to link in the Dawn of the Dead. And then just like the guy here in America who blew all his money because one of the biggest independent movies we had that hit the box office called The Legend of Boggy Creek. And then there was a TV movie later made called Return to Boggy Creek. Meanwhile, some imbecile made an independent movie and called it Boggy Creek 2. It's like there was already a second Boggy Creek movie. But But you folks who are curious, Oreo's been doing okay. Matter of fact, he's been getting the zoomies. He's back to his old routine. Like yesterday morning, he was head-butted me awake. And he doesn't do this quietly. He doesn't just quietly headbutt you. He headbutts you in the side, and it was, ee! Like, wake up, the house is on fire. It's like, oh, well, it ain't. Oh, God, yeah, Return to Salem's Lot. Oh, God, that was a dumpster fire. Oh, man. The story was a little bit intriguing, but oh, my God, it was B-movie cool. More like Z-movie quality. It was... But of course, you can tell by the march of the people here that they're so looking forward to 9-hour days again. Oh, man. I dread this like I dread jock itch. It's, oh, my... But, as I said, this is the world we live in. These are the hands that are giving. Use them and let's... Oh, God, I'm starting to quote the song now. Oh, man. Isn't that frightening? And, of course, people are freaking out about the whole tariff thing. And I'm like, guys, that's... Whatever it will or will be. It's not like we really have a say in it. I know Canada's claim... Oh, sorry, Canada. The mythical land of Canada. Canada's claiming they're going to boycott the U.S. now. Yeah, let's see how long that lasts. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, the Force Whip. Well, the thing was, yeah, I didn't really care for the Barbie movie. It's not my thing, but you didn't see me ranting on for 50 days about how woke or gay or whatever it is. It's just, I just, not my, I wasn't a big thing into Barbie. I'm sorry. It's like, yeah, sure, Margot Robbie is hot, but that's not worth going out and blowing money for, okay? I can look up pictures of Margot Robbie. Oh, I really wanted to. I go, yep, that's Margot Robbie. All right, see? Well, yeah, I love the Deadpool Wolverine movie. And then I think that's one of the things that helped save Disney's box office. Even though they still made billions of dollars last year. And gotta love it, all the string of flops. But the problem is, it's one of them cases where I think nobody's really going to come up with a way to top the Avengers movies. And now you're trying to introduce a whole new set of characters. It's like, you'll never be rid of federal income tax. I'm not kidding. If he pulled that off, I would be amazed. It'd be like pulling the rabbit out of your hat, literally. It's like, the income taxes, guys have been around. It was supposed to be a temporary tax, and sure enough, it turned out not to be. It's been around for like what seems like a billion years. Just like the Federal Reserve System. They should have never, had how many people fighting to keep our banks out of private hands for how many years, and then they ran it through. It was, give me a minute, December 24th, 1913, if I remember correctly, the Federal Reserve Act was passed. They ramrodded it through Congress while just about everybody was gone, home for the holiday. And look at how well that's doing. We're coming up on $30 trillion in debt. We're paying interest on our own money. And it's got to be the dumbest thing I ever heard of. Well, folks, I'm going to get running because I am just going to go ahead and drop this, and then I'm going over to the other parking lot and parking my car. So, take care, everyone. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Mine will be long and boring. Okay, so take care. Enjoy your week. We'll see you all hopefully again tomorrow morning. If I can find the button. Here it is.